next game is Clemson at Wake Forest. Now, everything happened when Travis Etienne came back. It was like Christmas come early for Dabo Swinney and Trevor Lawrence, one of the best running backs in the country. His 62 total touchdowns, most in ACC history. I love it the way they run the ball and get the ball in his hands. But I'm really impressed with Trevor Lawrence on the growth that he had last year, not just throwing the ball, but running the ball. He really exposed defenses, his ability to run the football. And for a guy that's 6'5", he can scoot down the field. He's got some quickness. I like their defense. If you look at Brent Venables, they always reload every year, and they smack Wake Forest 52-3 last year. They're a 32.5-point favorite coming into this game. I don't think this gets close. I think they get the double nickels in this one. I think it's going to be 55-10. Wake Forest is going to get crunched by Clemson.
Well, we could talk for an hour about Clemson's talent. ETN is a total of, I think, 565 yards away from being the all-time leading rusher in the history of the ACC. Now, that's quite an accomplishment. So we know he's outstanding. We know he lost a great receiver, Trevor Lawrence, outstanding. You mentioned he can run the football, but they got to retool the offensive line. And you and I both know how important the offensive line is to the success of your football team. I agree with you on defense. Clemson's always going to be outstanding as long as Brent Venables there. Anytime you make $3 million, you should be a good defensive coordinator. Good Lord. I made $100,000 head coach. Now assistant makes $3 million. Now, Wake Forest has appeared in 4 bowl games for the first time. Coach Clawson's done a tremendous job. He did a great job at Bowling Green before coming there. He's rebuilt that. But he lost his good quarterback, Naaman, who we went to Georgia, going to sit out this year and go to the NFL. He has a young man who's a quarterback by the name of Sam Hartman. Sam Hartman started as a freshman. He threw pretty well, but he was a backup last year. But Wake Forest went 1-4 in their last 5 games at the end of last year. And as you mentioned, they got smashed by Clemson last year. I think it was 56-3. I look for Clemson to win the football game. But once again, an opening ball game is going to be completely different. You and I are both gambling because you don't have any idea with the COVID, what it's done to your team, what the social injustice has done to it, and you don't know what the home crowd is. Nevertheless, I look for Clemson to win this football game 45-14.